It's Blazing Hot 91. Every single Wednesday, we come to you with a segment we call Health, Healing, and Hampton Roads. Now, today we're going to be talking to a master certified personal trainer, a D1 football player for the University of North Colorado, a sales and marketing guru, CEO, and co-founder of Send Me a Trainer, as well as Bounce Fitness, as well as the second top trainer of sports and health clubs. We welcome to the show Bary El-Yacoubi, and we got to welcome you to the show. Welcome to Blazing Hot 91.
Good morning. How are you?
Yes, good morning, and thanks a lot for coming on the Blazing Hot Morning Show and Health, Healing, and Hampton Roads. And we got a lot to talk about because this is men's physical month. It's Men's Health Month, and we got a lot to talk about because we are a trichotomy. We've got mind, body, and spirit all together. And as well, I just want to talk about your story before we get started with that and talk about how did you get into fitness?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I actually I played Division I football, and after that, one thing I was really passionate about was just helping people. And I found that just naturally people start to ask me, hey, do you have any tips to get fit? And I started giving people tips, and I really actually enjoyed it. And then that led me to become a personal trainer. So after I graduated, I became a personal trainer, and I started to help people.
Yes, indeed. And that is a good way to become something when you are enjoying it, really,
Absolutely.
And giving people inspiration to carry on. Now, what do you find, because you're the CEO and co-founder of two wonderful businesses, how is that? How did that come about?
So, once I started to become a personal trainer, I actually moved to Washington, D.C. metro area, back to my home area. And I got a job at a big box gym. And while I was working there, one thing I noticed is, number one, 85% of members of a gym don't go to the gym. In addition to that, my clients who I was training one-on-one personal training sessions, they would often cancel on a regular basis. And one day I said, you know what, I want to find out why are they canceling on a regular basis. And what I found is what they told me is, their kids got sick, they got caught up in meetings, there was traffic, whatever reason, they were easy to kind of cancel and not to take the time and effort to go to the gym. And one day I told my clients, well, look, what if I came to you? And then my client said, Barry, if you came to me, that would make my life so much more easier. So that way I have to, go and waste the time and effort to go to the gym. If you came to me, it would make it a lot easier. So I started to go to my client's home, and slowly the word got out, and everyone all of a sudden wanted me to go, visit them and train them at their home, their apartment gym, at an outdoor park, wherever was convenient for that client. And what I found is that consistency of just being able to be, that convenience for them would allow them to be more consistent, which allowed them to get better results. And that's where I noticed that there was a big opportunity to do this at scale. And I started to hire other trainers to do this with me, to go to people's homes, because I couldn't keep up with the demand. And at the same time, my business partner, who's my brother, he was doing his MBA at Northwestern, one of the top MBA programs in the nation. And then we saw an opportunity of, hey, how can we make, having access to a personal trainer convenient? And, how can we now see this? And that's when we put our heads together and came up with a business model called Send Me a Trainer. And that's where now the personal trainers come to you at times and locations around you, and that's convenient for you.
Let's talk about now within the last over a year now, we've been dealing with COVID-19 and people's apathy for going into physical dwellings, now as things are starting to come with the vaccines, coming back out, we're starting to see things slowly open back up. Has that really made an increase for, trainers being able to go out to homes as well as to the individuals?
Yes. So during COVID, we've experienced massive growth because anything in home fitness just went viral. Anything. and even buying dumbbell equipment, and that there's a backlog on the wait list just to catch up on that. So from videos to the Peloton to all that. Now, where we fit in the market is if you're looking specifically to work with a personal trainer to give you a high-level custom program based off your specific needs. 85% of Americans have some type of back pain, shoulder pain, or maybe they just had a baby, or maybe they're trying to get pregnant. So where they need to work with a qualified trainer to customize their program. And not being able to go to the gym, that really made people work out from home, and that just evolutionized the natural growth of people wanting to work out from home. Now, people will go back to the gym, but what experts are saying, about 20 to 35% of gym goers are now going to permanently adopt home fitness as their permanent solution moving forward for the rest of their lives.
Wow, so definitely it is a great model now since COVID. Yeah. Oh,
absolutely.
Wow.
Because it's you're saving people time. People are realizing just the same thing. Like people are working from home more than ever, and that just kind of pressure cooked the natural evolution of that space where it's acceptable to work from home. Right. The same thing. Companies are allowing their employees to work from home more than ever now, and that just kind of pressure cooked the evolution of it, the destiny of it, the efficiency of it. And the same thing with fitness. Hey, if you could save time from going to the gym and going to the locker room and then trying to find a parking space and, getting there, that's 15, 20 minutes to go to the gym and another 10 minutes in the locker room, an hour to work out, and then same thing to go back home. That's a 2-hour project. For a lot of people, that's a lot of time. And I know for, people that are busy and they have kids and they're working, so we're saving people an hour a day. Now, with that hour that you're saving because you're not driving and commuting and wasting time talking to people in the gym and doing all that, now that hour you can actually spend it, writing your book or starting your project or starting the things that you're spending more time with your kids. That's what that 1 hour is what we're giving people. Yeah. We're giving people back that 1 hour.
That is actually wonderful. Now, this month is pretty much Men's Health Month. And at the beginning of the show, I talked about the trichotomy of man, mind, body, and spirit. Now, let's get into exercising the body. Why is it essential for us to have a lifestyle that includes exercise?
Body. And it really starts off with that right mindset. And what I mean by the right mindset is you have to mentally value yourself. If you don't value yourself, then why not throw all the junk in your body? Why not, do whatever you want, stay up late and do all that? So once you start to value yourself, you will value your body. And once you value your body, then you realize how you need to respect it and treat it. And it's the biggest investment and the biggest asset that you'll ever invest in. And once you can connect the dots of that, then you are going to prioritize eating healthier, exercising healthier on a regular basis. And that's the key. It's easy to do it for a couple of weeks, right? It's easy to the first day of school, everybody's excited. When you first get married, everybody's excited. When you first get a new job, everybody's excited. But guess what? The dust will settle and people fade away, and it's an emotional roller coaster ride. But that's where you have to understand what it's going to take for you to live that healthy lifestyle, mentally, physically, spiritually, and establish those habits on a regular basis. So you can exercise, you can do your cardio, you can eat healthy, because now you're going to set your compass to the best version of yourself.
That is really, really great. Now, how is it important for when you're exercising, doing the right type of exercising where you're not overdoing one part of your body and you're balancing everything out?
Absolutely. And that's where it's important to, really hire a trainer, because when you typically, it's so easy to, if you're in the back of your mind, are you really doing this right? Most likely not. And a lot of people get injured because they've been doing the same thing over and over, and they don't even realize they're not doing it right. And then 20 years later, they wonder why they have that back pain. Well, you haven't been doing things right. And that's where it's important to work with the trainer to make sure to really make sure that your posture, your range of motion, your balance, your form, your technique, all of that is actually being done effective. And it's a great way to really make sure that you're doing things right. And on top of that, you want to make sure you're improving your eating habits, because once you incorporate a healthy eating habit and the exercise together, that's when you're going to see the results a lot faster.
Now, tell me, how important is it as we start to age too, that we keep exercise in our routines?
Great question. And it's one of those things is, when most people spend the majority of their wealth, unfortunately, it's the last 2 years of their life. That's when most people will spend the most of their money, the last 2 years of their life, because they procrastinate, and then all of a sudden all this medical bills pop up, and they spend their money there. And that's where you have to invest it in it before the problem even starts. It's like, don't go to the doctor when you have a problem. Go to the doctor just for a regular checkup, just to make sure you're okay. Maybe you're not picking up certain things. It's the same thing with exercise. Don't start exercising once you feel depressed and realize, oh gosh, I'm not liking the person in the mirror I'm looking and the jeans don't fit, and now you get motivated like most of us do, right? It's about, okay, well, look, I don't want to be in that scenario because I already know other people in that scenario. I don't want to go down that route. That needs to motivate you enough to say, hey, before it's a big problem, right, I need to establish it now. And that goes back down to awareness. How strong is your radar on awareness of your body and your health and your exercise? If you have high awareness, you're going to be able to do this on a regular basis. You're going to force yourself in the beginning, and then you're going to really start to realize, okay, I love it, I'm addicted to it, I'm seeing the benefit, and you're going to start really get yourself on the right track from the track that you want to see yourself really go down and to live your healthiest possible self.
That is really great, because that connects everything right on back, mind, body, as well as spirit, and doing that tune up to the body to make sure that the body, by housing everything, is in the proper shape and running order.
Absolutely. And, and just basic tips, is you should at least get 30 minutes of cardio every day. You should try to do some strength training at least 3 to 4 times a week. Now, if you're a beginner, I always tell my clients, listen to your body. Listen, and what may work for one person may not work for the other person. And again, that goes back to the benefit of hiring a trainer to really help you, guide you through that process. I personally believe in mentorship. You need a mentor for your finances, even for your relationships, for your business. The more mentors you have in your life of people that can guide you and to make you get checkmate as few of move as possible, the faster you're going to get to where you need to go versus, hey, let me try to figure this out. So try to get the right information that you need, right, to really get results faster and making sure that you have a good custom program based off your needs. And then again, that goes back to the benefit of actually working with someone who knows what they're doing.
And that is a certified trainer.
Exactly.
There you go, Bary. Thanks so much for talking with us on this Wednesday with Health Healing in Hampton Roads. And we can find you with sendmeatrainer.com, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Send me a trainer. We're in the Hampton Roads, Virginia Beach area. We have top personal trainers that come to you. So if you're looking for a trainer, you could download the app. You could go to our website. It's sendmeatrainer.com. Or you could go to the app stores at Send Me a Trainer, pick Virginia Beach, and now you can look at all the different trainers in your area, and you could read their profile and their specialties, and you can book a trainer to come to you. It's like the Uber for personal trainers, verified, certified trainers that come to you. Hampton Roads, Virginia Beach.
There you go. Thanks a lot, Bary, for your time, and thank you for dropping in on Health Healing and Hampton Roads.
Hey, thank you, and thanks for your time. And every day is a new day with a new opportunity, and look forward to continue to connect with you guys. Thank you.
There you go. It's Blazing Hot 91, the Blazing Hot Morning Show.